Listen, I just wanted you to know that Mad Movies with the LA Connection is coming on. What do you mean, who is this? I called you Mom, didn't I? That's right, it's your son. Mm-hmm. Bye. Must be the dress.
I'm Kent Scove, and welcome to Mad Movies with the LA Connection. Tonight's feature is the conclusion of our two-part story, Shock. In our Mad movie, the star is a doctor with a hyperactive bedside manner. It also stars Annabelle Shaw, a small-town girl who comes to the big city looking for romance. We'll be talking with Annabelle later in the show, but first let's take a look at what happened in Part 1, and then it's time for Shock, Part 2.
As you remember, in the last episode, Dr. Forepain and his nurse Latrine were doing this. But we also saw Skip, the orderly, asking Latrine to serve up more than just a cup of bad coffee. Much more. And she served it. Latrine didn't stop there. She went on to do some fast dancing with Leonard. But Leonard wanted Buddy in the worst way. Yet Buddy didn't know what she wanted and couldn't ask for it anyway. And then there was Private Parts, who loved Buddy.
I love you, Buddy.
Which brings us back to Dr. Forepain, who promised Buddy romance if she left her pig farm in Boise. But he didn't come through. He was a quick-tempered man who didn't like anyone to use his phone without permission.
See, please. Sorry.
Now for the electrifying conclusion of Shock. Meanwhile, in San Francisco...
Listen to Virgo. Romance intensifies. Also beware of possible candlestick injuries.
Oh, I'm a
Virgo. Doctor, can you keep a secret?
Mm-hmm, you bet.
Take a letter, Maria. Doctor, can I have a word with you?
Perhaps. What word is it?
Candlestick.
Dr. Faust, emergency. Dr. Faust, emergency. Start, please.
Have you killed anyone lately, Doctor?
Maybe.
Well, Leonard's missing.
They found Leonard with a candlestick stuck in his head. The police think it was an accident. Does that...
Do you hear that funny noise when we kiss?
Yes, Latrine. Why do you do that?
I didn't do anything. I thought it was you.
Not me.
Meanwhile, in San Francisco...
Oh, won't you help me get out of here? The hospital food is terrible.
Private Parts.
Oh, no, it's them again. They made me eat the fruit medley with ham.
Care to dance, big boy?
No, don't dance with her. She's the one that brought me those mashed potatoes, the ones that used to spackle the walls when the painters were here. And Dr. Forepain, he promised to have an affair with me if I left the pig farm, but he lied to me to show up.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. I left a message with the pigs.
Oh.
Get her a lollipop.
Calm down or we'll paint your room again.
Something isn't washed. I think it's you.
That's not true. I'm a doctor. I have to wash after most operations. I know what you're thinking. You think I killed Leonard, but it was an accident. We get 2 or 3 cases a day of people with candlesticks embedded in their heads. It's very common.
Liar.
Well, Correct me if I'm wrong, but I suspect you don't believe me. I'll have to prove my innocence. Follow me. Hello, Mom.
Oh, hello, dear.
Where was I last Thursday?
Which alibi this time?
Hang gliding with Grandpa?
Oh, yes, I remember now.
I knew it would all come back to you, Mom.
You know, dear, my memory would be a lot more reliable if you got your payments to me on time. I'm saving to get Springsteen tickets.
You made your point, Mom. I'll give you the rest of it as soon as I get it.
Good. Now get away from me, you murderous, sniveling twit, or I'll call a cop. And put on a sweater, dear. It's chilly.
She's old. I'm sure Mom put your mind at ease. You can trust me now. Besides, we have so much in common.
What do you mean? I'm a soldier and you're a doctor.
We both face life and death every day. You go to war, and I have to eat hospital food. We both wear uniforms, and we both have noses. So you see, Private Parts, are things clear to you now?
Yes, but one thing. Tell me again about the noses.
Get your hand off my arm. Right now. I wonder if I should offer... No.
Meanwhile, in San Francisco.
Get more batteries. Dr. Porpane.
Yes?
You got a phone call from your mother.
What did she say?
You check bounce, sucker. You're dead meat. Remember to sit up straight in the electric chair. Love, Mom.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Oh, baby, you're the greatest. I'd like to line you up with the sun and watch it set between the Twin Peaks with the Hallelujah Chorus playing in the background. Oh, your skin is as soft and smooth as pudding on a hot day. Yep, the day I met you was the luckiest day of my life.
Hey, what's going on here?
Nothing.
Who the hell are you?
The name is Jack Bumps. I'm a plainclothes detective.
Yep. I can tell by your suit.
I paid $18.95 for this suit.
Wow. You got ripped off.
Well, break's over. Thanks for breakfast. Those waffles were great.
I didn't make waffles.
Oh, really? Well, then what were those things that I ate?
I don't know. Some of the mattress pads are missing.
Oh. Well, they were great with syrup.
What syrup?
Oh, man. I gotta get my stomach pumped.
We're back as promised with Annabelle Shaw to talk a little bit about the movie Shock. What was it like working with Vincent Price?
Marvelous. And I think working with him, he just set an atmosphere for everybody so that was congenial and fun and pleasant.
Briefly tell us the original storyline of Shock.
Well, it was a young girl. She's in a hotel in San Francisco, and she sees a woman get clobbered by her husband, and she goes into shock. Then they find out that the person who committed the murder actually is the house psychiatrist. And she, as a patient, is referred to him, and he realizes, he puts the two and two together, he sees what happened, he realizes the shock, and he thinks, I've got to do something with this person. She saw the murder.
Do you consider Shock to be your first big break?
Yes, I guess you'd call it that. It was, I had been in some things before, but this was the first time I had a lead, and the enthusiasm on the set and the warmth and the atmosphere, you know, the whole thing was a really beautiful experience.
What was it like filming the dream sequence?
Wild. The idea was that I would, this is the night that put me into shock, and I had these terrible, terrible dreams, and I could hear my husband calling me, and I couldn't get to him. And well, it started with first running, endlessly running, and they had me on a treadmill, and I hadn't been on a treadmill, and my gosh, I practically collapsed when I got through running on this treadmill, you know, while they photographed me running endlessly.
What's in the future for Annabelle Shaw?
Great things. I see in the future acting, acting, acting.
So I guess you'll be acting.
Yeah.